Hi, I hope you're well and I really hope you've been looking after yourself. So you can see it's raining here, which means it must be the day that we're cruising. It seems to be timing it like that at the moment, but it doesn't matter. So I hope you're ready to come with me on a cruise, and let's see where we'll end up today, and we'll have a little chat along the way and see what we can see. So on the left-hand side, you'll see that we were moored by some ruins, and this is an old Benedictine priory which used to house 4 monks, and the priory dissolved in 1536. So on today's cruise, as well as pointing out some of the sights, I'm also going to share with you my top 3 mistakes that I made when I first moved on board my narrowboat. Okay, mistake number 1 involves our pump out toilet. So our Tabasco macerator toilet kept blocking, and then we learnt that you need to replace the joker valve, and if you put some white wine vinegar down the toilet, it helps prevent limescale. Now if you look on the right hand side here, I'm just going to stop and show you what I discovered on a walk the other day. I think this is an old disused boat wharf. So here is an old boating chain, and by Zephyr's Foot looks like some sort of stop that a train would have come to in order to meet the boats. And then I found this old map that shows the exact same shaped wharf that I was looking at. I find things like that really exciting, just discovering it for yourself. Now the next mistake, which is perhaps the biggest mistake that we made, is properly understanding what the Victron energy panel meant on the wall. So here you can see my panel showing 100% charged batteries. When I first got on my boat, I let it run down to about 60%, thinking that couldn't be bad, and it really damaged the batteries. So now I keep it topped up in the high 90s. And I always check to make sure my voltage doesn't dip below 12. So the third biggest mistake I made involves doing a lock, so I will tell you that story when we get to the next set of locks. Some lovely little outdoor eating areas that they've built in their gardens. Got to show you this little cottage. I walked past it yesterday and it's just so cute. First of all, its name, Marshwiggle Cottage, and in the window Tamworth has a really exciting Anglo-Saxon history. In fact, it was the capital of the ancient kingdom of Mercia. And it's also the birthplace of the Tamworth pig. So my third mistake was a really good lesson for me. We were in a long line of boats that had been waiting for 2 weeks to get through Pickett's or Alfie's Lock in Tottenham in London. So when the lock was fixed, it was our turn to go through, and we shared the lock with another solo boater. So I decided to operate the lock, but the gentleman on the other boat decided he would stand and hold his boat by the ropes. And someone shouted, "Hurry up, just let the water in, just let the water in." So I did the paddle really quickly without checking if the other guy was ready. And as a result of that, that poor gentleman really hurt his hand as he got it caught in the ropes. So I had to reverse what I had done on the paddles, and I quickly went to get the first aid kit to see if I could help him. Fortunately, the gentleman was okay, but I learnt a big lesson in assertiveness and to always do the lock slowly and as I would want to do the lock. That was tricky. This lock is so leaky, it's had a poem written about it. And ironically, the first 2 lines are, "Just to note to let you know that this here lock is very slow, so take a breath, relax and smile, you might be waiting here a while."
So where have we arrived? We have arrived in the gorgeous village of Hopwas. And as if boating isn't dangerous enough, I am doing some gardening. Hello? What are you saying to me? I'm a vegan. She's not bothered at all. It's not all roses and castles as you go pootling along. There's things you must check on and under the deck. Ignore this and all could go wrong. And then there's the things to dispose of, some with an eye-watering scent. And try as you might, finding a service site could take you much longer than Lent. But nothing in life is plain cruising. We all sometimes make a pig's ear. So if I don't sink, I'll remain in the pink, and through all other hurdles I'll steer. And through all other hurdles I'll steer. Now is that a chiff-chaff I hear?